We'll start with you, Bryant, with your current event question. What does the acronym DOGE stand for?
Department of Government Efficiency.
Correct. Vigor, your question. Russell Vought was Trump's pick to lead the OMB. What is the acronym OMB? What does it stand for? Four guesses. Bryant.
Office of Management and Budget.
Correct. Montgomery, your question. Which Georgia-based fast food chain announced a 50-cent increase on the price of a meal containing eggs?
Waffle House.
Correct. And now we are on to American history. Bryant, your question. Give the last name of the Republican candidate for president in 1856, the so-called Pathfinder of the West, who came out vigorously against the extension of slavery into territories.
Fremont.
Correct. Vigor, your question. In 1839, a group of enslaved Africans rebelled on a Spanish slave ship, seizing command of the vessel off the coast of Cuba. Give the name of this ship. Four guesses. 3 seconds. Bryant.
Amistad.
Correct. Montgomery, your question. Give the last name of Lincoln's Secretary of War during the Civil War.
Harrison.
Incorrect. 3 more guesses.
Johnson.
Try again. 2 more guesses.
Harold.
Incorrect. The correct, Bryant?
Sherman.
Incorrect. The correct answer is Stanton. Edwin Stanton. We're in biology now. Bryant, your question. Identify the phase of early animal development during which a single-celled zygote undergoes meiotic cell division multiple times to become a hollow ball of cells. T- 10 seconds.
Sexual life cycle.
Try again.
Meiosis.
Try again.
Mitosis.
No.
Morula.
Montgomery?
Anaphase.
The correct answer is blastula. Vigor, your question. Identify the type of symmetry exhibited by organisms that may only be divided on a single plane to produce 2 sides that are mirror images of each other.
Sister cells.
No. Bryant.
Bilateral.
Correct. Montgomery, your question. Name the animal phylum to which snails, clams, octopus, and nudibranchs all belong. Eight seconds.
Invertebrates.
Try again. Bryant.
Arthropods.
Incorrect. The correct answer is mollusks. The next question is in sports, and this is a toss-up. Here's your question. More than a decade after his career came to an end, this NFL player continues to hold 2 records that many consider unbreakable.
Brett Favre.
Correct. Bryant, your question. We're in literature now. In the short story titled An Alcoholic Case by F. Scott Fitzgerald, when the nurse tried to help her patient by taking a bottle of alcohol away from him. It fell and broke on the bathroom floor. Identify the type of alcohol that was in that broken bottle.
Whiskey,
Try again.
Scotch,
Try again.
rum,
One more guess.
bourbon,
Incorrect. You have to wait till the time runs out. Vigor, if you'd like to try.
Tequila.
Incorrect. Montgomery?
Gin.
Correct. Vigor, your question. In the short story titled Death in the Desert by Willa Cather, give the first name of the famous singer who had a serious illness and returned home to be cared for by her sister and brother in her final days.
Elizabeth.
Try again.
Jade.
Incorrect.
Mary.
One more guess.
Stephanie.
Incorrect. Montgomery?
Catherine.
Correct. Montgomery, your question. In the short story titled A Late Encounter with the Enemy by Flannery O'Connor, identify the war in which General George Poker Sash had fought and was honored for at a movie premiere.
Civil War.
Correct. All right, guys, our next category is math. Each team has 60 seconds to answer their own individual questions, which are in the envelopes on your table. Only open the envelopes when instructed. A reminder that you've got 60 seconds to answer your question. Let's go ahead now and open the yellow envelope. Bryant, this is your question. A brick walkway is 40 feet by 4 feet. Bricks are 6 inches by 6 inches. Assuming there are 12 inches in a foot and there are no spaces between the bricks, how many bricks are in the wall? Thirty seconds.
$320.
Incorrect. Five seconds.
160.
Incorrect.
52,
Incorrect. Montgomery?
640.
Correct. Okay, Vigor, this is your question. Everyone can open their red envelopes. A student read 40% of a journal in 6 hours. Assuming she continues to read at the same rate, how much additional time in minutes will it take her to finish the journal?
$1,080.
Incorrect. $25 seconds.
900.
Incorrect.
108.
One more guess, 5 seconds.
670.
Montgomery?
540.
Correct. Montgomery, your question. Everyone can open the blue envelopes. A particular weighted coin has an 80% chance of landing on heads. The coin is flipped 2 times, and the flips are independent of each other. Find the probability the coin lands tails at least 1 time.
%40.
Incorrect.
%10.
Try again. Two seconds, 20 guess, or 20 seconds, 2 guesses.
$20.
Mm-mm. Bryant,
36%.
correct. And now we're in Shakespeare. Bryant, your question. In Act 2 of The Taming of the Shrew, Baptista asks Petruchio what progress he's making in wooing Katharina, and Petruchio replies with announcing their wedding day. State the day of the week he names.
Sunday.
Yes. Vigor, your question. In Act 2, Scene 2 of The Tempest, Stefano makes his appearance and examines a creature that seems to have 4 legs. Name both owners of those legs.
The Tempest Act 2.
Montgomery?
Caliban and Trinculo.
Correct. Montgomery, your question. In Act 2 of Othello, Iago's scheme to have Montano witness Cassio as drunk and quarrelsome succeeds when they observe Cassio chase and attack a man he claims insulted him. Name the man Cassio chased. Ten seconds.
Brabantio.
Bryant?
Montano.
Incorrect. The correct answer is Rodrigo. We are now in geography. Bryant, your question. This lake, located on the western border of Northern Territory and the eastern border of Western Australia, and along the edge of the Great Sandy Desert, is the largest of hundreds of salt lakes in Western Australia.
Lake Disappointment.
Incorrect. 10 seconds, 3 guesses.
Lake Eyre.
Mm-mm.
Lake Cook.
Try again.
Lake Gibson.
Incorrect. The correct answer is Lake McKay. Vigor, your question. Give the name of the Papua New Guinea highest mountain at 4,509 meters or 14,793 feet. Ten seconds. 4 guesses. Bryant.
Mount Wilhelm.
Correct. Montgomery, your question. Fiji is a small island country in the South Pacific. Give the name of Fiji's capital city.
Suva.
Correct. So as we get ready for the second half of our contest, let's check out the scores. Vigor with 0, Montgomery with 17, Bryant with 21.
Since 1950, New Horizons Credit Union has been serving its members throughout their lives, helping them along their journey, wherever the road may take them, offering solutions for the real world. Visit newhcu.org to learn more about New Horizons Credit Union.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ayla, hi.
Oh, hi, Sierra. How are you?
Good, how are things?
Things couldn't be better.
What do you mean?
Well, I just started this new job as a school teacher with the Mobile County Public Schools, and it has been a life changer. Great benefits, the hours are great, and great students. Just overall, it's a great opportunity.
Oh, wow, that sounds great. I'm going to look into that.
You should.
For more information, visit mcpss.com/job opportunities.
Bryant, it is your turn now. We are in chemistry. Your question. Give the term for the type of electrolytic cell of the hydrolase of aqueous sodium chloride in which an anode and cathode compartments are separated by a special plastic barrier that only allows cations to pass through it.
Bicell,
Try again. 5 seconds.
bridged bicell, salt bicell.
The correct answer is chloralkali membrane. Vigor, your question. Give the name of the thermodynamic constant found in the Clausius-Clapeyron equation, which is used to relate vapor pressure and liquid temperature. Four guesses, 5 seconds. Bryant.
Vapor pressure lowering.
Incorrect. Okay, the correct answer is vaporation enthalpy. Montgomery, your question. State the number of alcohol functional groups that are attached to the central nitrogen on the compound of hydrolux ilmenite.
4,
Try again.
3,
Try again.
6,
Try again. Bryant.
2,
Incorrect. Vigor, you want to guess?
1.
Correct. All right, we're in history now. Bryant, your question. In 1563, Vasari Banzino and others set up the first formal art academy in this Italian city. Give the name of the city where this school was established.
Fontainebleau,
Try again.
Florence.
Yes, correct. Vigor, your question. Primavera, painted in 1482, is one of the most celebrated of all Renaissance paintings. The artist was the first since antiquity to paint mythological subjects on such a large scale and treat them with a seriousness previously reserved for religious subjects. Give the last name of the artist who painted Primavera. Four guesses. Bryant.
Botticelli,
Correct. Montgomery, your question. The Sistine Madonna, painted around 1513, epitomized the grandeur and grace of high Renaissance paintings. The work was commissioned by the Pope. Give the name of the artist who created this work.
Brunelleschi,
Try again.
Da Vinci.
Try again.
Paul Cézanne.
One more guess.
Michelangelo.
Bryant?
Raphael.
Correct. Okay, this brings us to the team choice category in today's contest. You all decided on what subjects you wanted to answer. A reminder, only one answer per team. These questions are worth 4 points to the original team or 2 points on a bonus try from another team. Bryant, you are first, and you chose literature. Your question. In the short story titled A Death in the Desert by Willa Cather, although Everett extended his stay indefinitely to help a woman who was dying, tell the specific amount of time he originally planned to stay in Cheyenne, Wyoming.
Two weeks.
Try again. Nope. Incorrect. Anyone can buzz in, though. Montgomery.
1 week.
Correct. Okay, Vigor, your question. You chose geography. Give the name of the peninsula located in southern South Australia, which borders the Great Australian Bight to the west and the Spencer Gulf to the east.
The Yukon.
Incorrect. Bryant.
Kimberly.
Incorrect. The correct answer is Eyre Peninsula. Montgomery, your question, you chose Shakespeare. In Act 2 of Henry IV, Part 1, Prince Hal scolds Falstaff for faking evidence he'd actually been in a fight. Name the item that the fat knight damaged himself to support his story.
Shield.
Incorrect. Bryant?
His coat.
Incorrect. Vigor, do you want to guess? The correct answer is sword. Here's your toss-up question now. In American history, anyone can buzz in when you think you know the answer. In 1847, American troops stormed the fortress of Chapultepec, Mexico. Give the last name of the first lieutenant who is said to have raised the flag over the captured battlement. Bryant.
Johnson.
Incorrect.
Santa Ana.
Incorrect.
Washington.
The correct answer is Pickett, George Pickett. We're in physics now. Bryant, your question. Name the unit for a magnetic field in the International System of Units. 4 guesses.
Tesla.
Correct. Vigor, your question. State the name given to the wave property characterized by the ability of waves to bend around certain barriers.
Wavelength.
Try again. Three guesses. Bryant.
Diffraction.
Correct. Montgomery, your question. State the name given to the phenomenon whereby identical interfering waves appear to be motionless. Four guesses.
Constant.
Incorrect. Bryant.
Standing wave.
Correct. American government. Bryant, your question. Give the term for courts composed of military personnel for the trial of those accused of violating military law.
Court martial.
Correct. Vigor, your question. Literally meaning the power to say the law. Give the term for the authority of a court to hear a case. Four guesses.
Free will.
Try again.
Freedom of speech.
Try again. Bryant.
Jurisdiction.
Correct. Montgomery, your question. Give the term for a list of cases to be heard by a court.
Docket.
Correct. World history. Bryant, your question. By 738 BC, both Israelite kingdoms lost their independence and began paying peace money paid by a weaker power to a stronger power. Give the term for this peace money.
Tribute.
Correct. Vigor, your question. Food surpluses provided the opportunity for the development of skills in a specific kind of work, like traders, government workers, and priests. Give the term for this development of skills in a specific kind of work. Four guesses. 1 second. Bryant.
Specialization.
Correct. Montgomery, your question. Give the name of the philosophy based on ideas of the Chinese thinker Laozi, who thought people should be guided by a universal force. Ten seconds.
Secularism.
Try again.
Taoism.
Correct. This is the last question for the contest. It is a toss-up in math, and it's worth 4 points. You'll get a minute again to answer. A reminder, only one team is allowed one answer. Be ready to buzz in when you think you know it. Everyone open the white envelopes. You have a geometry question. Two parallel lines are cut by a transversal, forming a pair of alternative interior angles. The measure of one of these angles is 6x minus, Bryant.
3.
Incorrect. The measure of one of these angles is 6x minus 5, and the measure of the other is 8x plus 4. Find the value of x.
Negative 4.5.
Correct.